day 112 of our 2024 logging journey to Liberia. We haven't been in Liberia for 112 days, though.
67.
We've been in Liberia for 67 days.
Yes.
9.5 weeks, almost 10 weeks. So today was the day of sticks. So I want to talk about the sticks. So the first stick that I really want to talk about is the one that our driver Emmanuel used to fix the window in the car that we ride around in that we nicknamed Savior. The actual name of the car is a Nissan Armada, a 2005 Nissan Armada. There was some type of security vehicle when it was in the U.S. And
It's a classic.
It's almost there. It's almost 20 years old. So it had a broken window on the passenger side front, and it was like, if it was cracked, all of the terrible like just pollution and air quality and dust would just pour into the car. And Emmanuel, who is our driver that Nelson has given us, he fixed the window. And so today Nelson called me and said that several of his kids and a couple of the grown-ups that live where he lives, like his wife and a couple of other people, were sick. They had malaria, and he was a little worried about them. He'd taken a couple of them to the hospital and brought them back home, but everybody was getting sick. It's just rainy season, and so I was like, oh, I'll have some extra medicine here, so I'll just bring it to you. So I wrote, and I was riding in the car, and we got about 10 minutes away from where Nelson lives, and it was this gully washer downpour. And I was so thankful for that little stick that Emmanuel used to fix the window, because it was Nelson tried to fix it with cardboard. I tried to fix it. I just never could get it to stay, but Emmanuel was like, I'm gonna fix this. So he fixed it. I do think Savior needs some windshield wipers. It was pretty loud, but
So not only did it keeps the smell out, keeps you dry.
It kept the smell out, but it kept me dry.
That's good.
And it was so funny. So we get to Nelson's house, and Emmanuel's like, no, I'm going to go see if they have something. Don't get out of the car. Like, you're going to get me an umbrella or something. And I'm like, I'm not going to melt. Like, it's 7 steps, but I didn't want to argue.
Chivalry's alive.
He left, so I didn't want to argue. And then Emmanuel's going to take me to the airport, and I was going to leave here at 5:30. And he was like, what time is your flight? And I told him, and he was like, we need to leave at 5 o'clock. He was very serious about 5 o'clock. And I'm like, okay. He's like, because we don't want to rush. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, that's good. That's
probably
good.
know better than us, my friend.
Nelson said that he was going to take me to the airport, but then he decided Emmanuel would do it. Emmanuel lives a lot closer to us. And, Nelson, he's got a lot of kids to take care of, so it's hard for him to, it's about an hour. It's about a solid hour there.
What was it?
We stopped and got gas, but I left here at like 5:05. And I texted you, it was like right at 6.
So maybe they are closer to the airport than I thought.
Mm-hmm. So, anyway. So Emmanuel said we're going to need to go at 5. And he also told me he's got 4 kids, and he had to miss the PTA meeting. There's a big PTA meeting for all of Liberia apparently tonight. And he had to really make a big excuse.
And they love
tonight.
meetings in Liberia.
He was like, I have to drive my boss lady. I cannot be at this meeting. I need an excuse. This is my excuse. I can't be here. But he does say that he has 2 kids going to high school this year, and he's got 4 kids total. They're all on the older end. But so
second adventure.
Oh no, we're gonna talk about this. And I'm not done talking about the sticks for today.
Sorry.
So the second stick issue. So this is so funny. So like the girls sleep on the 3rd floor, and there's an air conditioner, and it's kind of like, it's not a typical window air conditioner, but like it's an air conditioner, and it goes out a window. It's not central. There's no ducts that I can see. So it's been leaking, and they've been here to fix it. They thought they fixed it, and then apparently they didn't.
Ductless air conditioning.
And then then they thought they fixed it again. Well, my man comes in here, so they went and talked to the guy, and then we found out that like one of the main guys that we usually talk to, he no longer works here apparently. Oops. So we were like, oh. So he's like usually our main contact, but he doesn't work here anymore. So then they just came in. So he knocks on my door, takes off his shoes, and comes in with a stick. And it looks like he just went and pulled this off a tree or off the ground. It's just like this bamboo stick. He walks in. He's like, can I go up? Like asking them, like, sure, go upstairs. He goes upstairs and uses this stick. Leaves the stick here because my girls wanted to play with the stick. And he comes down and says it's fixed. I don't know what he did with this I was expecting tools, but my man comes with a stick. And it's still not fixed. They said it was fixed. They said they unclogged it.
So there's the drainage pipe for the air conditioner that drains all the condensation outside was clogged, they said, because it was causing a puddle And we had moved the girl's mattress away from the middle of the room, like, and put it on the floor near this air conditioner because it's so big in that space. It's so hot in that little corner of the room where the air conditioner is. It keeps them cool.
Yeah, it's the stairwell too. Is between.
So now their mattress was soaked because it leaked. So I've been trying to dry their mattress. They're supposed to maybe give us a newer mattress because that one's wet. We don't have.
But then they said Boss Man was taking a nap, so they couldn't really.
We don't have a solution on that yet, and it's been raining for like the last 2 hours here. Finally, in rainy season in Liberia, so.
We drove over that bridge too, of course, going and coming. I hadn't really noticed it that much until we went over it again, and I was like, "Oh, this is the bridge Jeremy was talking about." And then I wanted to try to find out where. Went to this big junction thing, and he's like, "That way goes to the Labasa." Anyway.
Anyhow.
I really don't have a good sense of direction. But yeah, there was, so at night, in the dark, and in the rain, Liberia has a completely different look. Oh, there's the Labasa Eagle Lodge. Okay, so we need to go back up.
To like no look.
So, the Boys Town Junction. He called it Marshall Junction, too. So I told him I wanted to stop at a pharmacy on the way there, but then we didn't. So I don't know I don't know what happened, if he forgot or if it was just.
Not one.
That's where the airport is. Okay. So anyways, we went. I still can't figure out exactly where on the map we go when we go to Nelson's house because I feel like it's this way, but it seemed really far.
It's not past the airport.
But anyways, it was an interesting thing. I kept trying to get my I need to download my maps because I kept trying to get my Google Maps to work or by Google Earth, and I could not figure it out.
You need to put a pin in
There's
it.
a lot of airports.
Put a pin in it.
But I couldn't put a pin in it because it wouldn't.
Because you don't download your maps.
I could. I need to do that, and then that way, the next time I go on this
Safari
journey. Anyways, it was fun.
So on your
I got to hold the baby.
On your walkabout, I did some jump rope.
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad. You
So,
need to
like,
exercise. You're
I had to
cranky when
do.
you don't exercise.
I did 2.5 minutes, and I would take a break, and then did 2.5 minutes again. So I did a full 10 minutes, and that's pretty hard for us, the old guy jumping rope.
How many minutes? How many jumps? I would count it by jumps.
And that's not how you do it. So I probably do like.
Well, you could. You couldn't
I would
count like
lose-
100
I just
jumps?
had a stopwatch going,
100 jumps?
and that's my time.
I would
So,
count the jumps.
I
I'd be like,
figured
I
you'd have
jumped
something else
500
I should do
times.
differently.
Well, it's just easier to count. Why do you keep leaning out of the picture?
This is comfortable.
I've moved it 3 times. You keep leaning over.
I'm trying to hide.
You trying to stay away from me?
This Sunday's definitely been better than last
Did
Sunday.
you hear me say I got to hold the baby? I'm such a baby person. We should just have another one.
That's
A little
impossible.
baby. It's not impossible.
I would say not recommended.
He's so cute. He's a little butterball. He's doing good. He wasn't feeling great, but he's doing okay. He's gonna make it.
How the
for sure.
parents?
Oh my god. I didn't see everybody, but the ones that were in there, they were getting ready to eat dinner.
Cool.
They did invite me to stay, but I said Jeremy wants to get home before dark because I'm gonna leave him soon. So I got my everything worked out. So my driver's gonna pick me up at 5 a.m. He's probably gonna be here at 4:45, knocking on our door. I might as well just stay awake. We stay up so late anyway.
You're gonna be so tired.
I'm gonna be so
Are you gonna go to
tired.
sleep at the Ghana airport?
No, probably not.
Ugh. That'll be a long journey.
So it's gonna take me. So I'm gonna leave here at 5 a.m. So by the time I'm gonna leave here Tuesday morning at 5 a.m. By the time I'm at the airport to be retrieved by my dear friend Paige, who's agreed to retrieve me. We'll see what time I'm gonna land. We're gonna talk about how many hours I have to keep myself alive. Alone. It's hard to sleep when you're by yourself, though. I mean, when I'm in the plane, like in my seat, it's probably easy. But like just in like an airport terminal, I'm not gonna like go to sleep because that sounds dangerous.
It does.
Oh, 1 day until check-in. Oh, that's great. So.
It's not too late.
And I was glad, like, I was looking through all of our medicine before I went to visit Nelson, and we hadn't really used any of our, like, sickness medicine. Like, we had all of our nausea and all of our medicine we really hadn't used. So.
You had to grab some
They were
more
very
when you come back.
Grateful. 4:50 p.m. is when I will land in RSW, Fort Myers. So it will take me from 5 a.m. Tuesday morning, so exactly 36 hours to get home. Even though my total flight time is 21 hours, I have to fly out of Liberia at 7:30 in the morning and land in Ghana and then wait 12 hours to board again to fly to Amsterdam, which sounds, and my upgraded seat to where I have a more comfy seat isn't until after I get to Amsterdam. So when I'm flying, so it's 6.5 hours to Amsterdam and then 9.5 hours home to Atlanta, and then an hour and a half from Atlanta to Fort Myers. And in the Atlanta to Fort Myers flight, I have to sit in it's not a good seat. And I'm not going to pay to upgrade for an hour and a half flight.
You'll be riding with the luggage.
Huh?
Riding with the luggage.
I'm just taking my backpack and hoping I get there. Emmanuel wasn't sure if it was just me or everybody. And I was like, no, it's just me. I was like, we still going at 5? He's like, we need to leave at 5 o'clock. Very seriously.
Very serious.
He laughed really hard at me talking about the guy fixing our air conditioner with a stick. I wonder what we're going to do about the mattress.
But it's not fixed.
It should. It's
I
still
went,
funny.
I went and checked. It's still wet.
Yeah. So, I guess that's all. I don't really have anything else.
Nope, this Sunday was better than last Sunday.
Gonna go.
2 days
Yeah.
of squid.
Well, I got to leave the house, so that helped.
We squeezed in 2 days of school, so that's good.
It was a good idea to take up some more time. What else did we do today?
We'll need to cook some
Visit
pancakes.
Nelson. You're gonna put pancakes tonight? Are you doing chicken too?
Those little chicken
Nuggets.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then maybe, I don't know, maybe that's not enough. Everybody seems hungry. Maybe some fries.
I'm
too.
so hungry. Ooh, yeah. Make us some fries. I love me some French fries.
We gotta get some more groceries today or tomorrow.
I saw that my car keys are safely in my neighbor's mailbox, so I will be able to drive around.
Oh, I reached out. Sam has all of our stuff he's packing up for us.
Sam.
He gave us a list. My guitar strings, capo, water filters, bunch of clothes.
Clothes aren't for us. It's from Anna to take to the orphanage. You can just hold on to that stuff till I get back. It's gonna be too confusing for you to work out because they're like bras and panties and stuff, and they're for like.
It's for me.
I got to look back through. It's stuff she and I decided on like forever ago because a lot of the kids of the orphanage need like bras and panties, and that's not something that I think typically gets donated.
Well, he listed off all the things, but he didn't say water filter. I was like, oh, please tell me you got that. Yeah, I was like, sweet.
Good for
Ours is
Sam's a good
crawling now.
courier. Did you call him and say "ya mule"?
I did. Well, I tried to say
Mule.
I may show my ignorance. I wanted to say thank you so much for muling for us, but I don't know if
Muling
can be
is
used.
drugs.
Can you be used as a verb?
Yeah, because when you're muling drugs, you're sticking them in your
I
orifices.
tried to autocorrect and put 2 L's in there, and I'm like, I don't know if that's
Mulling?
right. I was like, that's
Mule.
not the same.
If you're a mule, then you're mule. I don't know if muling is a word, but if you're being a drug mule, that means you're sticking it up your butt
Wow.
or you're swallowing it and waiting for it to come out.
I don't need the water filters that bad.
Don't be a drug mule. I mean, I guess it could be in a backpack too, but that's usually
It's risky.
or swallow it so you don't get arrested or your charges get dropped.
I think I just
Make
said,
sure to swallow it on the
I
plane.
think I said just thank you for packing all of our stuff.
Our little courier.
You're cheaper than FedEx because for
Yeah.
me it's free.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's all I got. I'm really nervous about this mattress situation though.
That'll work out.
I'm gonna grab 3 of those red things over there, those cushions.
I would ask them if you can have 3 cushions that they normally put out there and just see if that'll work. They would love that.
Yeah.
Then they'd have their own cushions and
I
their
still
own
can't
space.
sleep in the same spot because it's wet still.
But it's cooler now.
Yeah. It's true. It's been raining for
You
like
put a towel down and just ask. Because I'm sure the front desk could probably okay that. All right, day 112.
Peace out.
We're gonna go to the orphanage tomorrow, and then I'm gonna leave early Tuesday morning. I will continue to do videos without Jeremy for you guys as entertainment of my travels.
You don't want to try to zoom in?
You want to FaceTime during my videos? That'll be fun. Jeremy in a box. That'll be fun. So yeah, we really need, like, before this month is out, Small World really needs this stuff to. Their operating expenses are pretty slim. Thank you to all of those who have donated money and time and effort to help us.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what the new total is on Monday. Maybe it blew up or something.
I mean, we announced that we were there, so probably not blown up, but hopefully it continues to be a steady propellant of what needs to happen here.
Let's see.
I might need to bring back an umbrella. Rainy season is legit, and the windshield wipers are just squeaking.
I see people walking on the side of the road selling them.
Well, yeah, and so okay, the guy that fixed our air conditioner with the stick, as we were driving
But
in,
didn't really fix it.
the street was so dark coming down that dirt road. I don't even know if we were on the right street.
Well, those guys did get stuck because
We stopped right at the edge of the Tropicana and let Mosetta get out. And I was like, how far do you have to go? She's like, oh, no, just right there. And Emmanuel's like, no, she's very close. And I'm like, are we putting her out to walk in the rain? But it really was just kind of drizzling. But the guy that fixed our air conditioner with the stick, or pseudo fixed our air conditioner with a stick, was walking with a huge beach umbrella, taking people to their cars at the off-site parking garage.
nice.
area. Big umbrella. It looked so ridiculous. You're just walking. He's a skinny dude. Like, I want to give him a cheeseburger. I feel like he doesn't get enough food.
He's like a manager here now. He got recently promoted.
Because the other guy got asked to go?
No, it was before that. Actually, before that.
The skinny guy? What's his name?
I forgot.
Super nice, but I
He
need
gave
a
me the ride
cheeseburger.
one
I want to
time.
give him a cheeseburger because he
I need
looks
to
like
ask
he
him
needs
to
more
remind me
meat.
his name.
Ask him if he's hungry.
I need a cheeseburger. I miss cheeseburgers.
I'm going to eat a cheeseburger. I can't wait. I'm going to start looking up restaurants at each airport. I really won't have time to get anything. So that now I'm kind of worried about my snack situation. I'm going to have to look up. I'm very so all the videos I watched on tips on how to travel internationally, especially with kids, they're like, buy the snacks, bring the snacks. Like every single video you turned on, it was like, number one, have snacks with you. Because you never know how long you're going to have still in the tarmac. You never know if your flight's going to be delayed. You, at all times, get through security and buy yourself some snacks. And I'm like, because I don't really remember what was at Ghana. I'm sure Google knows.
I didn't see much of it. I was sprinting to gate 3.
That was
I
so
don't
much
remember.
fun. I'm so sorry I put you through that. But I'm starting to think it would have been better. So those of you who are traveling with large groups and kids, rather than push everyone to the 15 hours of travel time that I did, I think that it would be better to have traveled and spent 20 something, because it wasn't really that difference in cost. It was like $100 a person difference in cost, which maybe that did add up. But I was really focused on getting there as fast as we could and as minimal time in the airport and airplane as possible for our kids. Having done it that way, I'd like to print a retraction. I think it's easier if you have young kids and you yourself haven't slept in years anyway, you'll be fine. Just spread it out. Like if it's 22 hours, because you're going to end up having, like when I'm going home, when I'm coming back from Fort Myers to here, I have about 2 hours to 2.5 hours at each airport to just
Gather your bearings.
Yeah, and I feel like that 2-hour layover is really what you need. Because when we flew out of Nashville and went to JFK, but we had to go from one end of JFK to the other with our kids in tow without our stroller, which I thought we would have our stroller. Because you just never know if where your connecting flights are going to be. And the airport doesn't even know. And they don't really, there's so many people traveling, it's not like they can. So I wish I would have had 2.5 hours at JFK instead of 1 hour at JFK, because all I had was 1 hour. And once we deboarded the plane and everyone went to the bathroom, that's 20 minutes.
Yeah, it was 90 minutes.
So we had 40. It was
when we got landed. Like when we landed on the ground.
Yeah, you need 2 hours, 2.5 hours with kids for sure. Now by myself, I could make a 50-minute connection, but
I thought we were going to lose our kids on that one. They were crying.
And the thing is that when I have that 15 minutes, I'm literally going to go from one gate to the other and try to board, because they'll be boarding 30 minutes before. So like our flight was mostly boarded when we got on it.
Ugh.
Luckily, when you have like
so much carry on too, it was miserable.
Well, and that was a stroller problem too. I had thought about taking the Wonderfold home, but we're using it.
It's a good closet downstairs.
We're using it. I just want you guys to know that we're using this Wonderfold. See? I'm really, really sorry about that. All right, can you see the Wonderfold? It's holding the towels.
Towel holder.
Over there, yeah. So, I always forget where the camera is. So yeah, I like it. We're using it. But, like, I mean, you don't bring a stroller. Just don't. And certainly don't bring a stroller as your way to justify packing more crap. You need this. You need 4 outfits that you love to wear daily. 1 dressy outfit, 2 pairs of shoes per person. And everybody needs to have like 20 pairs of underwear. Just because you never know what's going to happen with underwear. And I mean, you can rewear clothes, but everybody needs clean underwear every day. And that's it that you need clothing wise. Oh, 2 bathing suits. And that's all you need. Don't pack extra clothes. Don't throw in that last t-shirt. You don't need it. One of my t-shirts I'm using as a pillowcase because it's just nicer for my face to go to sleep on my soft t-shirt. Also, they didn't put a pillowcase back on my pillow last time they washed our room or cleaned our room. All right. That's all we got.
All right. Love you.
Love you. Bye.